What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Same 24 podcast, where faith fills the hustle, purpose drives success, and we ask you, what would you do with your 24 hours? Today, I got my good friend and brother. We've known each other for an extremely long time. Super grateful to have him on. Swag Boy Q. What's up, man? How you doing?
My guy? I'm blessed, man. How
Man,
you doing,
so happy, so blessed to have you here.
100%.
Man, God really put this one together today. And
sure.
Today, we're going to be talking about social media. This man has 30 million followers online, and we're going to talk about what it took for him to get there. The trials, really just like the trials and tribulations, the social pressure that comes with that, the responsibility with having that many eyes on you. And yeah, so let's start it off like this, bro. So where are you originally from? Are you comfortable talking about that?
Yeah, I'm originally from Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Aloha, my brother.
Aloha.
So, who's Hawaiian in your family?
My father,
Your father.
Yeah.
Is he black too, or is he just like
black and Hawaiian. Yeah.
black and white?
My
Nice.
mom, she's Caribbean and black as well. So I mean, same thing. But
All right, so you got like a crazy
Yeah,
mix going on. Nice. All right. And when did you move to the States? And where'd you kind of grow up over here?
I was bouncing back and forth from Texas to Hawaii,
Texas to Hawaii. Where at in Texas?
Dallas and Houston both.
Nice. Okay. That's cool. So that's like where you went to high school and stuff?
Yeah, I was going back and forth.
Okay.
From Hawaii, so I went to school actually in both places.
That's cool.
Yeah, man.
Nice. Was it fun growing up on the island?
It was fun.
Yeah.
Got a good vibe, good experience. I can't complain. So yeah.
Do you ever want to go back, or are you just
For sure, I got family there, so yeah, I definitely love to visit and everything like that. But I mean, living there, I feel like it's really slow.
Okay.
So I'm more fast paced, but definitely like visiting. I'll definitely have like a second property or something like that, or a property out there for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm having a condo for sure, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Something. I'm having,
Right,
I don't care
right.
what I'll have a trailer over there. I love Hawaii that much.
about-
So how old are you, brother?
I'm in my 20s. I
You-
never said people Google certain things.
Yeah.
If is it accurate, is it not accurate? I don't know, but I'm definitely in my 20s.
Okay, cool. So, when did you get into social media? Let's just kind of dive straight into this. What got you into social media? Like,
Actually,
who inspired you? You were obviously watching videos and you're like, shit, I want to do that.
So growing
I'm so
up,
curious.
So growing up, I always wanted to be a singer, actor, dancer, and I just wanted to have I wanted to be big and like changing people's lives and like utilizing my talents
Yeah.
to do that. I had that vision since I was a young kid.
Yeah.
So growing up, that was kind of like my vision. My dad was like, "Yo, I want you to go to he was like, "What do you want to do when you get older?"
Yeah.
I was like,
It's a question all
exactly,
parents ask us.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm telling you exactly what I'm gonna do. But they always called me superstar in my family.
Yeah.
That was like my childhood nickname, superstar. So they always called me a superstar. But then like in 8th grade, I auditioned for like Disney. I made it, but it was like, no, it's too expensive. We're not about to change our lives and what we got going on to take a leap of faith to go to
What show?
California.
What show did you?
It was Disney. It was actually Shake It Up.
Okay.
Yeah, I made Shake It Up in 8th grade. And
Wow.
yeah, I didn't unfortunately get to do that, but the opportunity definitely was like there. They came out and I did audition. It was cool, but my parents was like, yeah,
Were you pretty upset about that?
Yeah,
as a kid?
I was crying, bro.
Yeah, you were
I was-
sick,
I
huh?
was bawling because I was like, dang, this could
Change your life.
change my life in a way I wanted it to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting older, I understood why my parents decided to make the decision that they did.
Yeah, it's hard. They would have had to uproot their whole life.
Entire life from their child to just take a leap of faith, and that's
Yeah.
it's a lot for a parent.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of pressure for everyone.
Yeah.
So when did you pick up the phone and start recording yourself?
Man, actually on social media, my friend posted a picture of me on Twitter. It went viral, super viral. And then from there, people was like, he probably just got like a cool, pretty face, but he got no personality.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I think I got a little personality. So my friend, he was recording a lot. Shout out to Champagne Mike. He was recording a whole lot of videos, and he was like, yo, I kind of seen like the inspiration of him. I wanted to be if I wanted to do influencing, I wanted to do I was big on like jumping off of cliffs, skydiving, and all that different
Doing
type of
crazy stuff.
Yeah, I was more, I used to watch this creator called Jay Alvarez, and he used to just be like skydiving and shit.
Oh, he's from Hawaii too, right?
Yeah, that was like my inspiration.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
from
yeah.
there, I was like, okay, cool. That's what I want to do. I want to be like this adventure junkie. And yeah, but once I started to see my friend do different things, I was like, oh shoot, this is fire. Like I didn't even know this type of stuff be on social media. And yeah.
Yeah. So what was your first video that really blew you up? Like,
My first video that blew me up was like, it was like a pretty boy video. I did like a pretty boy type video, and that kind of went crazy.
You're doing like the light skin fit.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, that type of vibe. And then after I started to go into a little bit of pranks, and I was just doing well, and lifestyle. And then the transition of my career that really blew me up was when I started to get people like who I am a little bit more. So I was like, you know what, man, this is cool. I started getting to interviews a little bit when COVID hit.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, let me show them. Like, I look, you got some sauce on me, man. I got some hidden sauce. So I started to kind of show social media.
And that's when those interviews blew up.
That's when it went crazy.
Yeah.
And I feel like I kind of pioneered the like public interview wave.
No, 1,000%.
Nobody was doing public interviews. You'll see real interviews.
Yeah.
And that's it. But nobody was really going crazy on the public interviews. So I kind of pioneered that wave. And
Yeah, the COVID TikTok era is goated.
Sure.
Like, that's when I blew up too. I grew to 7 million followers in those 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy. So you're doing social media, you're doing all this, you're doing that. And you were living in Texas at this time, or where?
Yeah, I was in college.
Okay. Now, what college did you go to?
Sam Houston State University.
Nice. So were you kind of like the lit kid on college? Like, everyone was like, oh, swag.
Man, it's crazy because I was the corny kid.
Really?
For real. Yeah,
oh, everyone's like, oh, this fool's a goofball. Like, he's doing
so
like these.
I started off as being like the most popular kid, one of the most popular ones, the corny.
Really?
Because once you start to go up, people start to hate heavy. So I was getting like my own people like hating me. OD.
All right, so you know, you're kind of known as the corny kid. The same thing happened to me. Like, you know, when I started, I was 27, 28. You know, I'm 33 now, and I'm still doing this shit.
Amazing.
And everyone in Sacramento was looking at me like, oh, Kel's and his girl, like, this dude's a clown, he's a goofball. All of a sudden, I hit 1 million followers, and everyone's like, I knew you were gonna do it. Oh, I believed in you, bro. I believed in you, bro. Blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, fuck you guys.
Yeah, right.
Lord, forgive my language, but yeah, forget you guys. And I understand. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But, you know, social media, it's been really good to you. You've been able to, you know, create a life for yourself and make money doing it. So what's like brand deals? Like, tell me a little bit how you monetize your social media.
For me, man, obviously monetization from every platform. For me to get started with monetization, I was like, okay, man, I was creating it just for fun.
Okay, look. I got a quick question for you because I want to set this up. I want this to be clipped. So, if a creator is getting started in social media, what platforms should they be hyper focused on monetization? Whether it's like TikTok, Instagram, like YouTube, what should they focus on, you think? After everything that you know and everything you've been through.
When it comes to growing or what?
No. Being able to make money. Where should they put their focus and attention?
Making money?
Yeah.
I would say Facebook.
Yeah.
Snapchat. And if you're gonna do anything, I would definitely say TikTok, TikTok Shop. There's different type of things on TikTok. There's TikTok Shop. There's also the minute form content of TikTok.
The Creator Rewards.
The Creator Rewards program. I would definitely say YouTube Shorts.
Oh, battling on TikTok? You do that?
Battling on TikTok?
Yeah.
If you're just trying to get a quick bag, yeah, a lot of people battle. People don't even have a platform at all. A lot of people don't have a platform.
And what is TikTok battling, just so everyone knows what that is?
You battle on TikTok, it's just going against different random people around the world.
Yeah.
Battling them and fans and supporters and random people just send you bread.
Yeah, so essentially it's you're going live with another person, and then your supporters gift you, and then their supporters gift them, and whoever receives the most gifts wins.
Yeah.
I want to know, what's the biggest gift you've ever got from someone on TikTok Live?
On TikTok Live? Well, there's gonna be only one big gift. The biggest gift is the TikTok universe.
Yeah. How much is that?
$500.
$500.
They get half, so you got like $250.
Well, what's the most you've ever made in one battle?
Probably like $7,000.
Damn, $7,000. I had someone give me $8,000 one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was what's her Maggie's mom.
Fire.
What was her name?
Kristen?
Yeah, Chrissy. I forget her name, but yeah, she gives me $8,000 one battle.
Jeez.
Yeah, that shit tripped me out. I was like, no way. Okay, so those are all the platforms. So obviously Facebook, Snapchat. Snapchat's really good. Once you get your Snapstar, you're monetizing there. TikTok's amazing. There's so many different ways to monetize on TikTok. Instagram And then brand deals too. I'm sure you get a lot of brand deals,
For
right?
sure, 100%.
Okay, cool. What's like some of the coolest brands you've ever worked with?
Adidas.
Adidas?
Adidas was like, I ain't gonna lie, it was really cool to work with Adidas. Cause I was like, I never really, like growing up, being able to like see different shoes and stuff like that. I like Nike, Adidas and stuff like that. And I was like, dang, I got like this is like major. Adidas, Amazon Prime.
Nice.
I was like, this is huge. Like it's just certain things that I grew up seeing
Yeah.
that I was like, dang, I'm working with companies that either I watch or
Yeah.
I wear.
Yeah.
That's like,
Huge.
great. Everybody knows it. You know,
Yeah.
I can go to somebody across the world in third world country and be like,
Say
you know what
Adidas.
Adidas is, and they
Yeah.
know what it is.
Of course.
You know? So it was just like a lot of stuff like that. I worked with a bunch of huge, big companies. I can go on and on. I worked the Super Bowl. I worked with a lot of like just,
Oh, you went to the Super Bowl?
I worked with the Super Bowl.
Dude, that's amazing. Which Super Bowl?
It was when Kansas City won.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Dude.
I think like 2 years ago.
That's badass. All right, nice. And then let's talk about you how long you been doing this for?
Since 2020, really 2020. Yeah.
2020. So you've been doing it for about 5 years.
Right.
Is there anyone that you kind of like, I wouldn't say idolize, but you like looked up to that you got to work with or make content with?
Somebody I got to work with and make content with, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart?
Kevin Hart was
No
huge.
way.
I was like, this is major. You
Yeah,
so
that's
I grew
huge,
watching
Kevin
him,
Hart.
You know what I'm saying? Will Smith.
You got to meet Will Smith?
Mhm.
No way.
I got a video with him and everything. It was fire.
Bro, that's
We did some stuff
someone that I
together.
truly look up to.
Yeah.
I love Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith is really good. Like really, really great person. Like I say, inside, just like you can just tell genuine people who has good hearts.
His energy is just insane.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you do with him?
Actually, he got a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's like a new one though.
Mm. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's a new thing called Bel-Air.
I know
And they had a
Jabari.
they had a new event that they had going out, and I think Coco Jones was performing everything like that.
Mm.
And then I met him at this little backstage thing, and he was like, "Yeah, we did a video, and that was kind of cool."
Did he know your content?
Yeah, we kind of
Really?
honest with each other and stuff like that. So it was cool, man.
Isn't that
So
pretty
it's like-
cool when someone comes up to you and you're like,
Yeah, it's
I
cool.
seen you on TikTok.
Yeah, it's dope, man. It's like, and my biggest I feel like person I looked up to was Usher.
yeah.
I really liked Usher's music growing up. Usher and Chris Brown.
Oh, yeah. Confessions.
They invited me to I got invited to Chris Brown's backstage things and met the team. That was fire.
Wow.
Usher, he follows me on TikTok. I was the third person he ever followed.
Really?
You can go fact check it. It's Kevin Hart,
Yeah.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson,
Uh-huh.
and it's me.
And swag, that's,
And
dude,
he only
that's
follows
big.
20 people. So I was like, dang, this is kind of like cool. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah,
That's like
that's
one of my
amazing,
favorite
dude.
artists ever.
Do you ever
in
still
the
talk to
world.
him?
No, I don't really talk to him. I'm
Yeah.
kind of like just,
Yeah.
I've heard like certain things, his music and boom, boom,
Mm-hmm.
but like I'm not the type of person to like,
No, I hear you.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't like moving like that, but
No, I feel
I
it.
know it's gonna come around when it comes around.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
Especially, you've been recording music, right?
For sure, 100%.
I'm not gonna lie. I promise you, Swag makes some of the best music that I've ever heard. I'm not just sitting here trying to glaze this man up. I'm as like a real person that I truly enjoy music. I think I have a great ear for music. Swag makes phenomenal music, and when he does drop, I'm telling you, he's like the next Chris Brown, and that's huge for me. That's like for anyone to say, Chris Brown is the equivalent to Michael Jackson, if not bigger than Michael Jackson of our generation. And Swag makes great music. It's gonna go crazy, bro.
appreciate
I'm excited for you to
you,
really
bro.
do your thing with that.
Thank you, man.
Okay, cool. So, where do you see Swag, or like, I want to talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
The pressures of social media. I know you took a break for a little while.
Right.
Having all these eyes and just like, you have to be careful what you talk about. You can get canceled that's kind of the
Any
crazy
moment.
thing. You can get canceled at any moment for anything you say. What's that pressure like? You have 30 million eyes on you
It's
constantly.
definitely a lot of pressure, man, because it's like before I just feel like I had to keep going. I was posting like 5 videos a day, just
Mm.
going. For me, I was like, but I
you
started
get
to
burnt
realize
out?
I got burnt out, and I kind of started to get depression
Yeah.
for a little bit. I'm like, man, this is not.
You're
I
kind of doing it for
I'm
everyone
bigger.
else and not
yeah,
yourself.
not for myself. I know
Yeah.
I'm bigger than this. Like people who's heard my music and stuff like that, like knows, like, bro, you're super talented. Like,
Yeah.
dude. And I was
He could really
neglecting-
sing.
I was neglecting from my real talents
Yeah.
for a while, and I
Uh-huh.
felt like
And you're just making
that started to cause me into depression because I was like, dang, I'm making this content and making this thing, and people see me in this entertaining light, but I know I'm a good actor, I'm a talented actor,
Yeah.
and I'm a talented singer, and I'm like, the fact that I'm not showcasing this is a problem. So I started getting into my acting, and I got some things coming out. I'm actually going to LA this weekend because I'm speaking for this thing called HorrorCon because I had a movie that dropped on Amazon Prime last year, and now I'm getting a nominated award for it. So
Oh wow,
I'm about to go out there,
congratulations.
and that's major. But for
Yeah.
me, I'm like, dang, I'm getting myself started on the things that I want to do, and I'm actually seeing accomplishments and stuff from it. So
Does it feel way better?
it feels way better, bro, because it's like I know that's where I need to be at.
You're doing
Like,
it
I know
for
I need
you,
to
and you're not
transition
doing it for everyone else.
And for a while, I was doing it. I was doing it for me in the beginning. I started to transition to do it for everybody else.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my goal was never to be the biggest influencer. I don't care
Yeah.
about being the biggest influencer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I want to be doing stuff with Kai and all these different type of people, I can. But that's not my goal and my aspiration. So I'm not going to chase something just because social media wants to see it, or me being this relevant and me being the guy on social media. That's never been my dream and aspiration.
Yeah.
So why chase something that's not my dream?
Has your dream more so been freedom?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the freedom to do what swag wants without the pressures of having to maintain for everyone else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
feel like you really transitioned into doing that. You kind of just do your thing now, and you post when you want to, and
Right.
it's actually doing better
Yeah.
than what it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you get to be yourself.
Yeah, just to get to be myself. So I just been in that journey, being myself, learning myself, and
Yeah.
all that good stuff like that. So yeah.
And so for everyone watching, what's something that you would tell these people when they're first starting out so they don't, kind of have to go down that road? You're
would
kind of
say-
like,
I would
you're like
say-
their crash dummy essentially.
Yeah, I definitely would say, bro, if you guys don't have a relationship with God, I definitely would say get one, because diving into that kind of takes the pressure from you,
Yeah.
and then you let God take the wheel. Sometimes we be trying to steer our own ship, and God's like, man, I'm the sailor of the ship. You're
Yeah.
trying to steer everything else. I got you. Don't even worry about it. So once we kind of put our focus in his hands, I feel like that's when he's able to make things happen. Second, I would say outside of us just doing everything ourselves,
Yeah.
obviously staying consistent and know the reason why you're doing it.
Yeah.
Everybody has a reason of why they do the things that they do. And as long as you have your reason, never forget about your reason and let that flow. Because
Yeah.
every time you might be down, or every time you don't feel like it, you begin to realize that, okay, this is bigger than me.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I started this. There's a reason why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Either it's for your family, either it's for yourself, either it's for whatever you have to do. There's always a reason why
Yeah.
to keep going. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Congratulations to you. You got a new baby on the way. Yeah, I know you do it for your family. You do it for your son. You do it for your girl. There's bigger than you. Once you take Kels out of the image, you be like, a lot of things is bigger than me.
Yeah.
So I have to do this. This is an obligation to this. There's a purpose for it. There's another reason that's bigger than me.
Yeah.
And once you begin to know that life falls bigger than you,
Yeah.
you begin to appreciate it a little bit more,
1,000%.
for sure.
I agree with that 100%. And how important has it been for you to build that relationship with God? And then also, when was like your, real come to Jesus moment, or has like God always kind of like been in your life since a young age?
So for me to build that relationship with God, I mean, I think it took me, because I grew up knowing God and everything like that. But for me, it took me to do my own research.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't do their own research. So I start to study atheist versus Christian debates, atheist versus Muslim debates, Muslims versus Christian debates. And I start to see all these different type of debates and stuff that's going on. I'm like, dang, there's a lot of scientific facts that's in the Bible.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different science that proves God's existence. People think science and the Bible doesn't go hand in hand,
Yeah.
but in reality, they go hand in hand. But you just got to really do your research.
Yeah.
I can show you math, science, a bunch of different stuff. People be like, what the freak? Like,
Yeah.
this is real. Wait,
Yeah.
God was talking about blood transfusions in the Bible before blood transfusions was a thing, thing in the 1900s.
Yeah.
So I can fact check a lot of things, and people be like, dang, this is science that proves the existence of God. Once I began to do my own research and really start to see who God is and what the purpose is, and just trying to figure out the whole thing, it made me deepen my relationship. Like, I had to first find out, is this real? Once I began to realize that, I'm like, dang, okay, God is real. Oh, shoot. This is a real joke. This is not nothing to joke about. It's not nothing to play around. Like, this is actually real. You know what I'm saying? I fact checked everything. This is a real thing. So once I began to realize that it's real, that's when my personal encounters began to start to hit a little bit more. I started to realize,
Get downloads from God, messages from God.
messages from God. I started to really pray. I started to talk. I started to speak things into existence.
Mm.
And then I started to see God work within me more. And I started to see, okay, this is what it meant when it said, this is about to be powerful. I ain't gonna lie.
All right.
So the most powerful vessel that us humans have, we're like superhumans. We got super.
1,000%.
The powerfulest thing that we have is our tongue.
Mm-hmm.
And you might be like, what? Like, what? No, I mean, yeah, I guess, but what do you mean by that? The reason why I say the tongue is so powerful because God spoke the world. He said, let there be light, and there was light. His first thing was, let there be, and there was. So it shows if God lives within us, the power that we speak upon things that can be power. You know what I'm saying? We speak light, we speak power into everything that we speak. And so I say, I'm gonna be successful, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I know God's gonna use it. I know God's gonna happen. He can make it happen. That's why
amazing.
you're able to heal broken people, and you're able to heal sick, and you're able to cure blindness, because the power that allows between your tongue, if you can speak it and you really believe it and you have faith in it, it can happen. That's why he said, if you have faith, it's just little as a mustard seed, you can make a mountain move and it'll move. But a lot of people don't have that faith, so it's hard for them to make things happen and move in their life because you have such little faith.
Preach.
One,
That's amazing.
yeah,
You guys hear that? Soak that in, man. That's real game right there.
sure.
Yeah, that's huge, bro. I'm so happy that you shared that with us. A lot of people needed to hear that.
Yeah.
So, having God in your life, and you're on your own path now, you're doing good, you're in the music, you're doing the movies. What's really next for you? Like, are you launching a brand? Are you going to be dropping music? Like, where do you
man,
see
so-
yourself at in the next couple years?
Dropping music, man. Getting some more movie roles. That's what I can't wait to happen. I know I'm gonna tour around this world. I'm gonna change lives in my music space. I definitely want to. I want to get people to more personal. Like, who is Q? Who is the swag boy Q? We love your videos. We love your entertainment. But like, who are you a little bit more? So I want to kind of connect with my people. Because once people talk to me, I ran into so many people in the street. They be like, "Dang, you're actually really genuine, bro. Like you a real dude. Like it's crazy. Like we meet so many people and they're so masked up, but you're so real. So I kind of want to give people that side of me that they probably don't see.
Yeah, that's
You know
amazing.
what I'm saying?
How do you feel about today's music? Like, it's pretty negative. A lot of killing, a lot of drug use,
I feel like today's music is so whack.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, they said the music back in the day was hard. Y'all don't even know some of the lyrics, some of the music, the vibe was just different. Even the artists you had to be talented.
Yeah.
To Lil Wayne's, to the
Usher.
Ushers, to everybody. Like, you have to have real talent. You have to really know how to spit. So today's music definitely watered down and everything like that. And I definitely feel like when it comes to talent, it definitely just got shuffled. You don't gotta have talent nowadays. So
Yeah.
I definitely want to kind of bring that talent back into the space and show that.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I feel like today's music is really leading a generation of kids down a horrible path.
For sure.
I saw this video posted on No Jumper yesterday. It was these kids that had a shootout literally in the middle of New York, and then like the other kids that were shooting at the other kid were flipping them off and screaming at him and like, ha 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 ha, we got you, like laughing in this kid's face. And that's all driven by music. And there's a higher power that is pushing out this horrible music and brainwashing us, because you got to think, to prime the subconscious mind, imagine how many times, like, everyone posts their Spotify list and what they listen to at the end of each year. And when you listen to something enough, you're priming your subconscious brain, right? So back in the 1940s and the 1970s, the CIA had this stuff called these human trials. It was called MK Ultra, and what they did is they used these trials to learn the subconscious mind and how to sway people and how to control people by using certain tactics and things like that. For me, I just wrote a ebook on how to do it. It's the 30-day abundance and discipline battle plan.
Right.
And I used those files. I had ChatGPT do a deep dive on that and help me come up with ways to help reprogram the subconscious mind for good,
Right.
to live a more abundant, more disciplined life, because those are the two things that I'm looking to grow in my life.
Right.
That book, you can get it in my bio. It's free. But I feel like that's what these people are doing with the music and leading these kids down a lifeless path, and it's all super violent, man. And it's all, they're pushing drugs on people. It's really the devil working. And I just, it's very sad to see. So it's so good to hear that you're going to be putting out, music in like a more positive light. Cause like I said, Swag is very talented. I hear the music. It's such a good vibe. It's amazing, man.
For sure.
And I'm super excited for you. So where are you staying right now? Like, are you in LA?
I'm in LA.
Yeah.
Los Angeles right now. Yeah.
Okay, cool, man. Me and you, we've done so much stuff together. We've done what? New York Fashion Week, LA Fashion Week,
Right.
Miami Art Basel. We've done a lot of cool stuff together. What's like one of your most favorite events? Have you ever like? I remember watching as a kid like the Nickelodeon whatchamacallit events, like where Nick Cannon would host and they gave out the awards, the Teen Choice Awards.
Teen Choice Awards.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like, have you ever been to any of those huge award shows?
The biggest award show I probably went to.
Like the Oscars or like anything like that? The Grammys?
The craziest thing is I've been invited to a lot of places, but I haven't went to a lot of places. It sounds crazy.
Really?
I really haven't. I haven't been to a lot of places.
Are you like a introvert? You like to stay home?
Not really. I'm not an introvert. I'm both. I feel like I'm both. I'm like a chameleon, bro.
You're
I
an
can fit in.
extrovert when you need to be?
Yeah, I can fit in where I need to fit in.
I noticed that about you.
I like going. I love the vibe. I love people, bro. Just in reality, I like my thing. I'm hard on myself though.
Yeah.
I feel like if I'm not
you
getting
and me
an
both.
award, if I'm not getting an award no place,
Yeah, why am I going to
sometimes
be?
I don't
Yeah.
like to go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want to go when I know that I deserve to go.
Yeah.
I'm really hard on myself, but I probably shouldn't be, but I'm just extremely hard on myself in that sense. Like,
I think it's a
I need
good
to
thing,
be
dude.
there
To
when I
push
know I need
yourself
be
to,
there.
yeah,
It
get to
stops
that.
me from going to concerts sometimes,
Yeah.
but I like going there because it gives me inspiration too.
Yeah.
So sometimes I like it because it gives me both,
Yeah.
the best of both worlds. But sometimes I don't like it. Like when I went to Coachella one year, and once I went and I was there, I actually fell asleep
Yeah.
on the ground.
That's funny.
But it's crazy. But I was like, man, it was just like, it's not because I was bored. It was just, I was just like, I don't feel right being here.
No, I get you. Unless you're like performing.
Yeah,
Nice. It's coming, dude.
it's coming.
I'm excited to see you up there.
Yeah,
I'll be like, oh, he did it. That's
trying to, man.
yeah, that's funny. That's amazing, man. So, I want to also talk about just, for everyone that's starting out, I think it's super important for whether you have a business, you have a service, or just really anything. It's important to have a personal brand online in 2025. It's really like people don't pass out business cards anymore. They give each other their
Instagram, yep.
Yeah. And how important do you feel like it is for businesses and like service-based businesses and like brands to have a huge personal brand online and to be posting content daily?
I think it's super important because everything in today's society is digital now.
Yeah.
Everything, bro. You can go on your phone and see so many things, and I feel like the old-fashioned way it's outdated. So people got to adjust and adapt and know that, okay, boom, some of the most successful businesses are operating digitally on social media. Most businesses is not like they don't have social media.
Yeah.
Even Nike has social media.
Yeah,
They have
exactly.
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. That shows you that even the biggest companies in the world that don't need social media has it. So what makes you think if you're a brand or if you're a company or you're trying to be a brand and you have these big competitors that are obviously showcasing their stuff digitally,
Yeah.
what makes you think that you can just skip past that? Like, I don't really need it.
Yeah, nah, it's not happening.
No, it's not gonna happen. It's a very competitive market, so you got to be able to know, like, okay, cool. You got to be a chameleon and fit in too.
I kind of want to switch here. Is Swag dating anyone?
Swag is not dating nobody right now.
Okay, nice. You just working on you?
I'm just working on myself, man. I feel like I'm very misunderstood
Uh-huh.
in a sense of dating, and I feel like I'm gonna find the right person when that comes around.
Yeah.
But I feel like certain women don't understand me completely, and it isn't.
Are you a
gonna work out.
one-woman type of guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't go with the other narrative that all these guys try to push nowadays, like, oh, I do what I want. I want to have 10 girlfriends. I want to.
Nah, I just feel like, man, once you love somebody, man, you ride with them. I've definitely made mistakes in the past for sure. I'd lie a lot to you right now if I said I didn't. But I definitely know that I'm a one man, one woman type of army, and I just want to build my empire with the love who wants to, build an empire with me. But I feel like once a woman can really understand me and know me and try to really get to, I feel like
I'm the same,
Should be
man.
the one
It's too
man-
complicated. Women are complicated as it is.
For sure.
Yeah, I got a lot going on, and me and you know, we're building each and every
Sure.
single day. We need someone who's going to support us, love us, and always have our back, and not, you know, be our headache when we get home.
And respect us.
Yeah, ladies, it's
biggest thing
super
is
important.
respect.
Take notes. Like, you know, don't be your man's headache. You know,
sure.
have his back.
Have his back, support him, and respect him. I mean, I feel like a man doesn't want to lie. I don't need you splurging on me and doing all this. I just need your support and respect. If you can make me feel love, you support me, you respect me, man. That's
You make a man feel that. Trust me, you're gonna get a lot in return.
for sure.
Do the things that go unspoken. How do you feel about today's women? You know, like, do you feel like a lot of them are pretty entitled, or do you think
I
that's
feel
just
like-
like
I
a
feel
narrative
like-
that's being pushed?
I feel
or-
like social media does a lot of great, but it does a lot of damage. I feel like a lot of women feel like, okay, cool. If you ain't doing it, the next man will.
yeah,
Or what you lack, another man lacks. Or they don't try to water the grass. I mean, they think the grass is green on the other side, but in reality, the grass is greener where you water it.
yeah,
So I feel like a lot of women in today's society, not saying everybody, but most women in today's society, especially in 2025, feels like, yeah, the grass gonna be green on the other side. If he don't do it, another man will. If this, that, third. And just so materialistic with things. And their conception of love is backwards.
yeah,
A lot of women feels like now to provide, the new word provider nowadays is trick.
yeah.
It's not even been provided no more, it's tricking.
These women,
So it's like, dang, if you ain't giving me flowers all the time, if you ain't doing this, like if you ain't doing that, if you ain't doing all these different type of gestures, you're not the man I need to be, because I can get with a man who can do this, who can do that, who can do
you know
this,
how hard it is to find a man that's willing to do that? These women have lust confused with love.
for sure.
It's because you have to understand a lot of these girls, they post very lustful things on the internet. You know, I was in the OnlyFans space for a very long time, and it's a very dark space. And you know, what you put out is what you get in return.
Sure.
So if you're putting out all this lustful content, like, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get men that are lusting over you. So imagine if they're doing that, you know, over you, how many more women they're looking at. For a man, the hardest thing for us is to protect our eyes from all that lustful stuff on the internet.
Right.
You know, it's really hard.
It's hard.
It's really hard. I'm literally going through and unfollowing every OnlyFans girl that I ever followed. You know, because I don't want to see that stuff anymore.
Yeah, because it corrupts your eyes, it corrupts your brain, it corrupts your thoughts. It's a lot. And to the women who's doing it, either you want a bag, whatever it is, it's just like, you got so much worth. Sometimes I see some of these women and I'm just like, man, you're like,
They have so
your
much potential.
value, your value is not just this. Like, you got way more to offer than just that.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
like, it's like cool, but I definitely do feel like a lot of women do have way more things to offer,
yeah, than just
like,
a BBL
you know
and
what I'm
and a
saying?
boob job and some lip
Yeah.
filler.
for sure.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. Is like, they lead with that, and then they wonder why they get cheated on. They wonder why they get mistreated. It's because that's the only thing you led with, and then
Now you're attracting men who are seeking that.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
you get like we said, the energy that you put out is what you get. So
It
just be careful. We're here to help.
Be
You know, we're
mindful.
not here to
Yeah.
judge or bag on anyone. Like, we only want to see you women. It's because we care.
Yeah.
You know,
I
we
feel
want to
it.
see you doing good.
I want women to build their own businesses and women CEOs. Y'all are great. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are
Women around the
powerful.
world.
Y'all are powerful, man.
And you're-
I want women to use their power in the way that it should be utilized. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Yeah, a lot of women are waiting to have kids now because, you know, they're out drinking, they're partying, they're smoking, doing all the crazy stuff because they think that's what society has deemed success. You know, like being able to be free, go drink and party, and have a guy to, you know, pay their rent, pay their car note. And you hear like Cardi B and like all these other Meg Thee Stallion, all these female artists like brag about that,
Glorifying it.
like
glorify,
it's.
next man up, this type of dude, rich, this 8-figure, this
Yeah.
type of it's just like
Whatever happened to having like a family and kids and building a beautiful life with the person that you love?
yeah, what happened to real love? I feel like real love got overshadowed through
Lust.
money and lust and materialistic things, bro. It's sad, bro.
It's very sad. It's very sad.
Yeah,
And-
real love. It seems like it's hard to come across because, like I say, it gets overshadowed through the other things.
does.
And a lot of women feel like, okay, a lot of women are so, I'm not gonna lie, women used to be so hardworking back then, bro. A lot of women, dead ass became lazy
Lazy.
as hell.
Yep.
In today's society, a lot of women became, they don't want to do anything.
You
I
know,
don't want to do anything. I don't
Yeah.
want plaza. Plaza is just,
you know how easy it is for a woman to just go through her following list and be like, hey, I'm hungry. Can you send me this? Or, hey, I need this bill paid. Can you do this for me? No problem. It's wild, bro. It's wild. I don't know. But I pray that we come back. And honestly, I hope, our culture is actually, coming back to Jesus and to God.
right.
There's a huge movement, and we're up. Like, I saw the statistic that like this younger generation is leaning more towards God than any other generation has by like 30%.
That's dope.
That's amazing. Kids aren't drinking as much. Kids aren't smoking as much. It's just like what's glorified and what's being pushed. But the true narrative is that it's kids are drinking less, kids are smoking less, kids are doing less drugs, and it's good. And they're being led back to God.
That's dope.
So that's what this podcast is for, is to truly highlight faith and how powerful it is in everyone's life, and everyone's foundation is based on God. That's truly successful, because you could have everything in the world and you have the cars, the jewelry, the this, the that, but if you don't have God in your life, you literally have nothing. Yeah, man. So, I think we could definitely end it on that note right there, on something very positive. But I do want to ask you, I ask everyone this, and then we're going to pray together.
Sure.
I haven't got the same answer yet, but if you had 24 hours left to live, what would you spend those 24 hours doing? You could be anywhere in the world. You could be driving any car. You could be flying on any plane. You could be doing literally, with an infinite amount of money, you could literally be doing anything. What would you be doing with those last 24 hours? Are you with your family?
I'm not with my family. My last 24 hours, I'm not gonna lie, I would try to just reel as many souls as I can to Christ. That sounds crazy, but I try to make the most impactful change I can in the world, because I feel like that's what my purpose is to make the most biggest impact in the world. Either that's through music, either that's through acting, either that's through my entertainment, just inspiration. So either that's social posts, whatever I can be, I would definitely try to tell as many people, try to
lead as many people back to God?
Just a light. I just want to show people light and positivity. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what your background is. I just want to let you know that you loved. I think this world is missing that in general. Like,
bro,
I feel sometimes like, dang, you can feel like a missing, a void in your life that's love, and that's Jesus felt. So if I can make people feel loved in the most best way, or just show that, man, money, all this different type of stuff don't matter. God matters. He loves you. I love you. Man, your love. That's what I want.
Love is so powerful. And like literally I cried earlier because I see all these young kids just getting hurt online constantly. And I was just like, these poor little babies, they just need love, and they just need like some good direction and a responsible adult to just lead them to God and show them that they're loved. Like they're so helpless. These kids are so helpless.
Sure.
And like these little 3-year-old, 5-year-old kids that are being just, I don't know, man. It breaks my heart. And I'm gonna help a lot of kids. Like that's my goal. Like I'm gonna start going to these shelters and orphanages and just like I'm gonna give these kids all the freaking love they could ever have, dude. Like I'm gonna make so much money and I'm gonna use it to glorify God's kingdom, and I'm gonna save so many kids, dude. It's gonna be crazy. And me and my son are gonna do it. Being both my sons and my girl, we're all gonna do it together. And
that's amazing, bro.
We're gonna save a lot of people. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll end this thing. We're gonna end this thing with a prayer. All right, dear Lord, I thank you for bringing me and Swag together. Today was such a positive message, and we did it in your name. Lord, I ask that you please continue to shed light and positivity with our message, and continue to, let people hear and see our message. Lord, I also ask you that you protect Swag. He is a light, and he is a man that is sharing your message and glorifying your name in every sense of the word. Lord, I also ask that you please just keep anyone that is going to pull him away from you out of his life. And Lord, that you continue to bring people that are going to bring him closer to you into his life. And any opportunity, the same with that. Like, don't let any of these opportunities sway him, no matter what amount of money, which I know he would never would, because he's a true man of God. Just pull him away from you. Lord, I also ask that you just please keep his family safe and do everything you can to just protect this man from any evil, because we do operate in a dark space, and the evil is that always trying to attack us. And, you know, we truly wear your shield of armor. And Lord, I also ask that you please just share this podcast with millions, because we had such a positive message here. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right. Thank you, brother, man. I appreciate you for coming on. That was
man. I
a
appreciate you,
crazy prayer, but we got it done.
Man, we did it, man.
All right, guys. We'll see. Where can they find you at, though?
Man, y'all can find me everywhere at Swag Boy Q, man.
All right, perfect.
Yes, sir.
You guys already know where to find me. Same 24 podcast, Kellen Ness everywhere. Please make sure that you join the Same 24 community. $24 a month. There's 5 free ebooks in there for you that could potentially change your life. I host a call every Tuesday. I host a call with someone like Swag where I interview them for the first 30 minutes. And you guys get to come up and ask questions. And then also we do Bible study every Thursday. We'll see you guys on another episode of the Same 24 podcast. Peace.